Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bad Comedy Podcast. My name is Zach Ryan. If you're a white listener, if you are a black listener, I was good. Welcome to the Bad Comedy Podcast, fam. My name is Zach Ryan, and I'm here with my boy.
What's good? My name is Magic Thumbs, Kyle Allen.
Oh.
I'm dressed up as Kyle Allen. Are you Zacho?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were doing Kyle Allen.
Oh, no, I'm Zach Ryan.
Okay. Well,
I
who else
got,
was
I got the biggest hack award taken down.
Oh, you poor guy.
Yeah.
Or wait a minute. You great guy.
Yeah. Well,
Whatever you need.
I deleted everything, so I'm good.
Whatever you need to hear.
I mean, I deleted everything, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're good with it.
I'm all good.
Who's this guy?
I don't. He looks scared. I'm scared of him.
I would be scary, as the blacks say.
You're Scary Spice?
Three Pac. So
Three-Pac.
like odd numbers.
That's creative.
Yeah.
It's kind of like West Side is kind of looks like a 3. So oh wow,
20
Max BB gun was
Guys,
24 Pac.
I mean, that's
over
not
here.
that's not a BB gun.
guys,
That's a real gun.
friends and family. This guy made me terrified for my life.
What is that?
Should I call the cops?
What are you holding?
Should I call the cops or have him drown in his teeth?
Are you
It's a
talking
dangerous
to that
gun.
thing?
There's no
I'm
orange
talking to
cap
here.
on
That-
it.
are you
It's a
talking to
real
that BB gun?
This is no, this is a real gun.
Oh, that's a real gun?
But I'm
No cap.
It looks
Zach,
like it's made of plastic.
I'm Zach, and I'm scared of guns.
That's the gun from the Christmas Story.
No, actually, probably.
Yeah, but you know what happens in that story?
They
Yeah.
shoot his eye
We'll
out.
shoot his eye
Don't
out.
make me
so.
shoot your eye out, pal.
Yeah, it's like to lose an eye.
Well, that's
on
why
Christmas.
I always. That whole movie is based on him shooting his eye out. Why don't you just give him safety glasses?
Give him some Ovaltine.
Sucks when I could defeat a movie in one sentence.
Yeah, like how I defeated heavyweights and dodgeball, kind of.
That is a great
Yep.
movie. Every time I see a ginger, I think of the bully from what was it called again?
Sandlot?
Christmas Story.
I think it's Sandlot.
That shit was filmed in Hammond, Indiana, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hamtown, Indiana.
Hamtown, Indiana.
Shit, Dylan, you're in our frame a little bit. You need to get out of our frame, but
How am I in your frame?
actually, I can move it a tiny bit, but move it that way a tiny
I feel
bit.
like I've been framed. I see. Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Who Framed Dylan Rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
Damn
That's a
it.
good movie.
Who framed Dylan Roof?
Actually, I was wearing these sunglasses, or I had them at Power Hour a couple weeks ago, and then everyone's like, "Oh, the Morpheus glasses," but Zach Albers interpreted them as the glasses that the villain in Who Framed Roger Rabbit was wearing. You remember he takes off his glasses and then his eyes pop out.
Wow, no, I
He
don't
thought it-
remember.
you don't
that.
remember
no,
Who
but
Framed Roger
Zach
Rabbit?
Albers does.
I don't
It's
know what to do
amazing.
here because Dylan's in your frame down here.
What to do?
What?
What to do?
I mean, I can just lean back. I usually end up leaning back.
Yeah, just lean back.
Yeah.
Then the bigger my double chin grows, I want to
This
lean
should be a
back
clip.
less. So,
This right here should be a clip, dude.
Yeah, well, this is how
People
you
like to
this is
shit
how
on
you keep
Instagram.
viewers around is stuff like this, and you're moving the camera around.
West Side, where we.
Well, guys, so that's OBS, the program we're using. This is kind of a tutorial on how to use it, and we like to in each episode do a little thing. So that's how you move the different screens. I'm gonna have to do a little adjustment.
This is kind of some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. So if you guys want to start a podcast, I mean, we're here to help you out, and we can give you the tools to be your own boss.
And we might even swap Patreon subscriptions with you if you charge more than us.
Yeah, only,
That's our thing.
only if it's a bad deal.
Only if
for
we
us.
lose money.
Yes.
It's got to be a bad deal.
I love
for
losing
us.
money because that means I'm having a good life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're losing
I'm
the
blowing
the
the money
evil.
on cool shit. Money, money is the root of all evil.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
You don't
mean,
wanna be
Lobodan
evil.
is sponsored by us, which makes us look like we're badasses. We're
Yeah.
huge.
No, but we sponsor them for more money.
No, I mean,
Which makes them-
but they're sponsored by us, dude. We're not even
For less
sponsored by
money.
them.
They unsubscribed.
No.
Did they?
They're not.
Yeah, but since we pay more, they're sponsored by us, but we're not sponsored by them.
Oh,
So we sponsor that, which is generous.
So we're the big company.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can help people out. I saw Conor McGregor, his opponent, he gave it to his opponent's charity as an insult.
that's a psychological.
Exactly.
That's a psychological trick.
I have so much money, I can even help you out.
Those poor sick kids
Yeah.
getting played like that.
Exactly. They're pawns. And,
Yeah. Why bring
Yeah.
the kids into it?
Why hurt the sick kids' feelings?
Yeah.
No.
They don't want no Conor McGregor money.
No.
Leave the kids out of money.
Yeah. Keep the money next time, Conor McGregor, because that's taking advantage of kids.
and they don't learn how the value of a dollar, which is something very important to learn from a young age. You want to know how can I buy a house someday? You can't.
So speaking
You're
of
broke as a kid.
Speaking of, actually, this is a thing for Patreon. I don't want to get demonetized. Never mind.
This is not for Patreon. You
No,
know,
I feel like it's probably
the almighty
annoying to
dollar
hear
is not
about.
what it used to be.
Huh?
The almighty dollar is not what it used to be.
It's true.
Motherfuckers used to ask you for $1. Nowadays, the fuckers ask for $3.
Yeah, it's inflation.
And the chopper.
Devin the Dude song.
Really?
I was referencing Lil Wayne.
Such a dumb verse.
Do we want
The whole song
read?
is called The Almighty Dollar, and he just talks about how expensive everything
He
is.
just talks about it. Yeah, he doesn't understand inflation.
Well, he does. He understands it. He just hates it.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a reading from the Book of Wayne? Maybe like Millie.
We don't have the Book of Wayne.
We could do a
Oh,
reading from the book
okay.
of Devin the Dude.
Devin,
Cush's
I like
Mike
the-
Malone.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Honestly, I was thinking about the Big Lebowski earlier
I'll see about Mike
because of how
Wazowski.
Jason looks, but it's not even like
Was Kyle Allen
No,
in
it's
the
probably
Big
because
Lebowski?
Yeah.
you're probably looking at me and I'll have to use like a robe,
Mhm.
kind of.
it was like the big fat guy.
Yeah.
The dude
Jeff.
is a pretty
I
cool
think
name.
this bandana is cutting off the circulation to my brain.
And I
You
don't
always
have
got a new
much left.
excuse for your brain. Maybe your brain just
Dude,
sucks.
my brain is failing, legit. It's just
Oh,
failure to
God.
thrive.
Shout out to Jason's joke about you pour alcohol in your brain to make it stop growing.
Yeah.
My
I really
brain-
like that concept.
Mhm.
My brain's got SIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah. I drove down a bumpy street. Now my brain's got SIDS.
Mm-hmm.
I do like Toy Story. I feel like my chin, there's a circle here, and I don't know what that is on Buzz Lightyear's chin. Is that a little hair,
You have
or
a
is
butt-
that a dimple?
It's a butt chin.
He has a little swirl.
It's a
Okay.
butt. It's a butt chin.
I got
And he's
I got
bald.
a butt chin as well under my beard.
Do you?
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of sucks because I get poop all in my beard.
Oh man.
If you ever shave your beard, dude,
You
it's
have
so
crumbs.
fucking gross. I wouldn't even hang out with you.
I might shave it if I ever do this project.
I will never do
Project.
it.
I might shave it and actually shave my head semi-bald as well if I can do that.
If you do that, you're banned from the
So I
podcast until it grows back.
Because I want to do a thing called Frasier 2.
Oh yeah.
So I would play
No.
Frasier.
No, did you see
So
that
I'd
they?
get my hair cut like
I was gonna
Frasier, and I would
send you-
also, like balding and then no beard.
Did you
No,
see
you're
they brought
banned from the
Frasier
podcast.
back?
They're
brought it
doing a
back,
remake.
yeah.
I know.
And
Which
you know,
I was kind of disappointed because I've had this idea for years and have not acted on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
you
now-
Do Frasier 2.
you probably should have.
But also, maybe I should act on it now because they're remaking it. Maybe when does it come out? Do you know?
I don't know, but that's
if
a
it's
good
soon,
claim
I'll just
to
give up.
fame. To
No.
be like, I thought of Frasier 2 first.
No, that's a Dan joke steal move. What
It
you're
is,
doing.
yeah.
What is it? Me or
You.
That's interesting though.
try
'cause
and write on the back of a.
Yeah, the other one.
you know who
I
talked
should just
him
wait
into
20
it?
years and then do it.
You know who
Yeah,
talked
just wait 20
Frasier into
years.
doing it again was Tim Allen, who stole your pansexual joke.
Wow.
Yeah, he did.
So this guy's a thief.
Yeah,
Tim Allen actually stole my
What?
idea for Home Improvement.
Yeah.
No, that's my idea.
Well, my idea was a show
No, mine was doing
Just a
home
TV
where
improvement.
a
show,
dad also has a TV show where he's
listeners
like,
on
he's a
YouTube, I
home
love
improver.
doing home
I thought
improvement.
about doing a joke.
I
with-
said, how about an HGTV show inside of a show about a dad?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
so he's a dad. He's kind of a relatable, average guy.
Shark Tank was shitting on
I
my
like
head
that.
then, but look what happened.
I went to Best Buy and I wanted to get. They said this is HD TV, and this was back when that was the newest hottest thing. And then I bought it. I was super excited. I brought it home. Turned out the whole time it was just an HGTV. It only had that channel on it,
Fuck, dude. You got
and
you
it
got
was
ripped off.
and it was in like 1080. It wasn't even in HD.
You got robbed.
Yeah.
You
They
know,
wouldn't let me. I said no returns. I was like, I'm not going to need to return this cool HD.
You got Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
I suck at gardening. You know that? I'm so bad at gardening. I literally have a red thumb.
Oh,
my
look at this.
God.
I bet that sticks out.
What the
Fuck, dude.
What the
Uh-huh.
hell? You're like Mr. Hands.
They call me the Magic Thumbs.
Yeah,
pretty sure
every
they call you
plant he
Mr.
touches
no,
dies.
because I never handed a girl, but I have thumbed her.
Yeah, he's been thumbing women.
I quit fingering years ago.
Uh-huh.
That's baby stuff.
It's about
Hey,
girth.
I fingered Freddie.
Fingering is for babies.
I fingered Freddie, and it's why I came out of that movie.
That was a good
Fingering is for
movie.
victims.
My left hand, my left thumb would be a good movie. Maybe
My left thumb.
you just lose circulation. And
Then your
Yeah.
thumb
Still
turns
find a way to
red.
make it work. Yeah, it's still pretty hard. The thumb.
You
So
paint
I'm
to painting with just a thumb.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying out. So why? Sorry that I stole your whole bandana look, Kyle Allen.
I'm not actually Kyle Allen. I'm just dressed up as him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, I tricked you.
I'm Zach O'Ryan, but I'm talking to a white person.
Well, I'm 3 Pac.
Wow.
So
Oh, hey, what's good, 3 Pac?
it's good, but a lot of these whiteys, they be calling me 3-pack.
Yeah. Well, since you
'cause you
black,
got a few
I finna
abs.
talk like this.
Would you order something and then you got 3 smaller versions and a
Somebody
3-pack?
Somebody
What?
drank half of your sodas.
Yep.
I went to Wendy's, and
Now,
there was
now you're 3-pack.
there was a
Yeah.
combo. I saw a thing for a combo meal, and I thought this is like I thought about, is it combos like the snack?
Yeah. No, that's really good.
I've actually had the same thing happen to me.
Serious?
We could split a 6-pack. We could have a 3-pack.
Well, it just reminded me of the food combos. I didn't think it was actually combos.
Oh, I thought it actually was.
we were
Oh,
pro
that's kinda stupid.
combos.
Well, and then
Why would they have combos?
no, I don't know. So I went to McDonald's since it didn't have combos,
I remember
and then
the
it said this is a combo on the meal thing too, and then
This is a lie. They call them value meals.
No, and they gave me
So
combos.
value.
They gave me combos.
Snopes says this is containing false information.
Oh, where are you looking at Snopes?
Whenever I think someone's lying, I look it up on
You're on-
Snopes.
I have a telesnope.
No, you on
I can
camera?
see Snopes from far
You
away.
on camera now, Jason?
Yeah,
now
you
you
can
can't go crying to your boys.
I have a
Jason
telesnope.
he can spot a lie from a mile away, Jason.
Jason, I've
He
been.
doesn't even have to hear the people. He can see
my
the,
thumbs light up.
You think I've been working on this in the background, Jason?
When
I've been on
somebody
the,
lies, my thumb lights up.
It's like his Pinocchio.
you think I ain't been working on this in the background, Jason? I've been on the phone with my lawyer since 8 a.m.
My
On
thumb
the
is
what?
glowing because I think
I've been
you're
on the
lying.
phone with my lawyer since 8 a.m.
Oh, really?
Knowing to prove that you're lying.
Wow, you're lying so hard right now. My thumb's turned red.
Yeah, I did.
My thumbs turn red when people lie.
Yeah,
It's like really embarrassing for him.
It's one of my powers.
it seems more like a defect.
I also could tell the future.
They're always like, why is he always clenching his fists? He's hiding his thumb. Folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually his thumbs are throbbing because of diabetes. He doesn't have to get his hands cut off.
Well, no, I think. Well, his thumbs didn't light up, so that must be true.
He already got both of his legs amputated.
Hold on a second. That was a lie.
Yeah, he's got
Is
legs.
it? Oh, you sent me that video. I'd never watched it.
Oh, lie.
What was it?
He did
Hold
watch
on.
it.
No, hold on.
Or you didn't send it.
no, hold on.
That was definitely a lie.
Let me see. You guys just talk in the meantime.
Wait, what are you
I
doing?
I think I know what he
Nothing.
is.
You're going to
I
ruin
didn't-
this. I hate
I
when you do
didn't
this. It
want
ruins
to
it.
go
Nothing,
this
nothing.
route.
It's going to break. We're going to lose the audio
No.
now.
No, it's just we
That
have- we have-
happens
this
every
is-
time you touch the
no.
computer while we're recording.
No.
It fucks it up. Sorry, YouTube. Said
No,
No.
just Jason. This is a situation. This is
Yeah, we got a situation here, Jason.
this is a little bit of an intervention potentially.
I got a situation.
Jason's not gonna like this bit, folks.
You guys watching?
I tried to talk him out of it, but he's, Mac. he
I don't
kinda
like him
doesn't
touching
listen.
the computer because it's gonna ruin the episode. And then
It's not. I'll make sure.
Yeah,
Let's
we'll
just
make
let's
sure.
just say this is
Make sure
related
it's
to
ruined.
Norm, and this could be a really big
Yeah, this
situation.
I have to pee, kind of.
might ruin your
Might
career,
have to leave.
Jason.
I have to walk out of the
You
room.
might, let's wheel him out of here, folks. He doesn't have legs.
We're about to ruin your whole career.
Dude, I tried to sign
I
up for these
think-
stupid apps that give you free bullshit that nobody wants.
Uh-huh.
That you're into, Mac.
He
And now
loves
they
them.
they won't stop emailing me.
You just
Really?
hit unsubscribe.
And there's like nothing I could do.
you hit
They
unsubscribe.
had-
Yeah, I hit
email.
unsubscribe. Then it goes to like a fucked up like state of a website where you can't unsubscribe.
Oh, you went to one of those bunk ones.
No, it's the ones you sent me.
Which one?
Yeah.
Influencer and all that crap.
That's funny,
No, the
that's-
best one is we sponsored. Use that one.
I'm not using none of those things because I don't want a bunch of free garbage that sucks.
Stuff that you don't need.
Yeah,
at all
like an
that they're
electric
getting
guitar.
rid of.
Or
I want like a but
Wi-Fi
I have
booster.
a sweet electric guitar already.
There are probably companies that just get rid of some inventory that's not selling.
Look at me,
They
dude.
take a hit.
The fact that you don't have an electric guitar is because you're gay and I'm awesome. I have one because I'm awesome. You don't.
Mac
you didn't
has,
have one.
Mac has one. Now.
Hey,
You needed
hey,
you
what's
need
it-
a chalk powder
What's the
company
video
to send
called?
it to you.
I think it's like called like Norm Macdonald, like big fat guy. joke.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no.
I know. I
He
sent this
does a
to
bunch-
Mac
I know he does
just
fat
because
jokes
it
a lot.
wasn't about you, but then
It seemed very eerily
I
similar.
was just watching it and
I just
enjoying
it being
and
bullied by you guys calling me fat,
that-
and
I'm
the
not
only way
about
for me
this,
to
Jason.
demonstrate how stupid you were is to outmaneuver you at being a fat joke teller.
Do you think people at an intervention, like half of them want to do it and the other half don't?
The
That's
people
what's going
sitting
on
around the
right now.
intervention.
All right, so
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna
some of them
lower our
probably love
volumes,
giving
and then
someone-
I'm gonna turn this video on.
What's the role?
What are you playing, Jackie Gleason?
Can't wait for this to get taken down for
What do you
copyright.
mean?
It's not a particular movie. I just think they always need a fat guy in a
That's
movie.
got to be like,
And people
you're
can
doing
hear the
hard.
audio.
You're paying it
rolling hard.
forward, yeah.
And they
Hey,
can't
listen, have
see
you
us
noticed my
because of your
enormous weight
stupid
gain?
editing.
I've gained
No.
45
I'm glad you're
pounds.
putting the bad back in bad comedy with what you're doing.
You
over
know
there,
why I
Mac.
started to
glad
gain
I
the weight, I told you.
Glad you're.
I'm up 45 pounds, and it was for a role in a movie.
That's right, it was.
Anyways, whatever.
What was the role for again?
All right, guys. You
It
guys
wasn't a
listen to this.
particular
So
role,
this-
but I figured they always need to be
Guys, do
fat
these
guy
jokes
in a
sound
movie.
familiar at all?
Turns out they don't. They have plenty of fat guys that are much more experienced at acting and at being a fat guy than I am.
Yeah.
We were going to be doing a bit where you're like a
Jerry
Jiminy,
Lewis?
Jiminy Glick character.
Yeah, no, I'm fat. I'm
What
not-
happened?
fried chicken and gravy. Let me tell you something. I thought it was funny.
Your heart could.
I thought gaining a lot of weight would be funny.
No.
And also,
No.
well,
taken down.
So
not
that
gonna be
wasn't
taken
even
down.
the video.
It was the video.
Basically,
It was the exact video.
There were a handful of jokes where
He says because I'm a
talks
big
about-
fat guy. Right afterwards, like you doing half your stand-up jokes now.
Yeah.
not
I
half.
started saying because I'm a big fat guy because Junior told me to do it at an open mic once.
Wow. So Junior. is
So really,
responsible.
Junior stole it.
Yeah. I
that.
don't know. So you never like watch Norm
He
at
seems
all?
like he would like Norm. Junior.
I definitely watched Norm before.
Yeah. So we didn't get to the second half of the
I
video,
watched
but
him. I watched him on Dirty Work,
But being a big fat guy is not
the movie.
That's not the
Quite
bit.
skinny. He was a really skinny guy.
so
You know, that?
in the second half of that video,
Yeah, he wasn't big and fat.
he was a
back then.
skinny guy.
there's
Norm
a-
Macdonald. Very skinny.
Yeah.
Notoriously skinny.
But then
Scrawny.
he came back from one of his podcast seasons, and the next season he was talking about how, did you notice I gained 45 pounds?
He was probably on some cancer medication.
Yeah, I was thinking like if he knew he had cancer, so he's like, fuck it.
yeah.
I feel like that's what happened.
But Jason, everyone in the second half of that video, he does this joke about how he needs a bunch of cows to get a leather jacket.
No.
and,
Oh,
and
really?
he has a joke that he needs multiple cameras to
Well,
take a picture of somebody.
You wrote
Yeah.
the leather jacket one, and Dylan wrote the camera one.
Okay.
So you guys stole it from that?
So
that what you're
actually,
telling me?
well, actually, it wasn't on there. So
You guys are
thanks,
joke
for,
thieves?
so thanks for
No.
admitting that we're giving us joke credit.
So Mac,
It
Mac
was on
hoping
there.
that
I've
you'd
seen that clip before.
Go check it out.
It's on there.
It's not on there.
You could trust me, listeners.
Wait, you've seen it before?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
So you saw the whole like
you
I'm a
just
big
fell
fat guy
into
thing?
Mac's
I mean,
trap.
haven't you noticed that I stopped doing those jokes
So
since you guys wrote them, and then I saw the clip, which is clearly older than our podcast.
that's funny though. That was Mac's trap, was like get you to say that you've seen the clip,
Yeah,
but
You have seen it.
yeah, and then I realized you guys who had given me those jokes, you had stolen them from that clip.
no, he had.
So I stopped doing those jokes.
It's parallel thinking with Norm. Rest
Oh
in peace.
man,
Yeah.
One of the greatest stand-ups ever.
you're
So I think saying you're a big fat guy.
you're an
is-
excellent liar, Jason.
I'm not lying.
He's not
Listeners, you can look up all
lying,
the
dude.
clips. Go ahead.
Jason is not a joke thief.
I'll put the clips in the description, folks.
People
Women
like
could never
fat
steal jokes
comedy.
because they can't drive, and they're never
have no-
parallel thinking. They suck at parallel parking.
that getay driver would crash.
I almost had one.
That was good. What about like I'm a big fat lady?
That's pretty good.
I'm a big fat,
fat.
big fat wife. Fuck, Junior.
I was gonna make another joke.
I mean, pretty much. I just have a lot of people write for me because so many people idolize me.
Fat joke.
They give me lots of material for free,
Maybe like
and I don't even
Maybe
like
like
it. I just use it to make them happy.
maybe like 2 open micers idolize you.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe 1.
I'm one of them.
And even them, I'm like one of their favorites, and they idolize a lot of people.
I just
Folks,
think, yeah, it's like worship.
How do I get
a
everyone to
lasso
love me?
guy. Yeah.
I think I need to do a Brandon Kiefer and just quit for a year and a half, and then maybe come back.
Did he do that?
He did
Wow.
like quit for a while.
Well, you already did that.
Why did he?
Well, I
quit?
took COVID off, but I think a lot of people.
Well, you
did.
took time off to become a coder.
But that's
No, I was
smart.
still. I literally when I started becoming a coder, I was in coding school and then COVID happened.
Oh, you code switched?
I COVID switched.
I feel like I do need to take time off just so I focus on getting a real job. They say get a haircut and get a real job. And I don't have hair
Were you at the-
or a
were you
real
hanging out?
job.
Were you hanging out with the day laborers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get a job.
I was just trying to make friends.
Were you in front of a Home Depot?
No, I was in front of Jewel. And then I realized these Mexican guys are staying here every day. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why Jewel?
Yeah.
So you
Those
start-
guys should get a job.
So you
Yeah,
started doing
a
stand
real
up
job.
because you got used to standing like a day laborer.
Yeah, and it just doesn't pay the bills.
See,
The
I always thought
bills are
stand up
piling up
was
and
just you stand up.
that's really good. You stood that gun up.
Yeah.
It's not a
It's
BB
for sure gonna
gun.
fall on something.
Is
It's
it
gonna shoot
loaded?
your
That bad
eye
boy
out.
loaded?
I could look. Yeah.
Let's load it.
I mean, I just gotta pump it.
So I feel like in the
I thought we should. I want to get next episode. I want to get the bandanas from Deer Hunter for us to wear.
Well, I mean,
You know?
it's just red,
Mow, diddy mow.
isn't it just red bandanas?
I think they're white with like a red circle.
in the Christmas
I'll show
story,
you what I mean.
people don't know that he takes that gun to school and he shoots up to the
Careful,
school.
careful.
He was an incel.
He shoots a lot of eyes out that kid. He was pissed about the
YouTube.
thing with the Ovaltine. He was fucking
Yeah.
mad, dude.
So he shot his glass of Ovaltine.
Yeah. But I always wanted one of those lamps. We should get one of those leg shade lamps
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the fishnet
I actually went
style.
to,
Oh
there was a restaurant I went to that had one of those leg
Uh-huh.
shaped lamps.
That was good. And I don't know if you guys knew this. I was just looking at some of the stuff I watched as a kid. Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Uh-huh.
So Alvin's wearing a red hat.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody knows this. It was a MAGA hat the whole
Really?
time.
Dang.
Yeah.
Remember when Ralphie says "fuck"
Hey, what was that in?
in Christmas Story?
He says that. Yeah.
Well, he says like "fuck."
Dude,
it says
you're-
fudge in the movie, but he says "fuck," and then he has to put soap in his mouth.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I
No,
thought
that was,
back then I was like, the soap actually was pretty good.
Dude, you're totally
And you
right.
kinda
They're just
wanted
red
it.
bandanas. I thought it was a
Yeah.
fucking. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
Beer Hunter probably.
Oh, Beer Hunter.
I remember I stopped cussing for probably a decade when I saw that movie, and I thought I don't want soap in my mouth.
I didn't stop cussing, but I stopped cursing. I stopped doing witchcraft and putting curses on people. Jason never stopped.
I never stopped.
You do have like a voodoo kit and some witchcraft.
Yeah.
Gear.
I mean, I'll do anything to take down my ops.
Me and Nura went to a witchcraft store the other night because we were killing some time. There's like a witchcraft store in our neighborhood, and the guy.
I thought you hated that shit.
She doesn't want me to do black magic. She's okay with white magic.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Kind of racist.
You mean like she's not okay with voodoo?
Yeah, no voodoo.
She wants it to be straight.
I
up.
was trying to do a shrunken skull.
But she's okay with
I was
you
trying to shrink somebody's skull.
But
Yeah,
she's
you're trying to
okay
do the
with,
cool
like-
magic.
doing like Saruman stuff, like
No, she
sending
wants
orcs
to-
on people.
Make a rabbit disappear, and so I feel like that's animal cruelty.
I've actually applied several shrunken skull curses to Kevin Kellum, and I just can't get that thing down.
No,
I feel like
you need like a Adam Gilbert skull or something.
I feel like
His is
I'm-
already shrunken though. So.
I feel like Zach Orion is like a little like hobbit, and I'm Saruman, and I can just summon like hundreds of thousands of orcai
Yeah.
on him.
So what you're talking about is all your friends in jail.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of-
I'll have to get them out of jail
I'm
first.
lost, dude.
I might
So
have
he's
to.
making an orcs joke about.
Can we go back to talking about
You
voodoo?
want to say it?
Yeah, all my friends are
Yeah,
in jail.
Voodoo. There's a great song by Godsmack, I believe.
God
Voodoo.
smacked Jason in the face when he fell on his head wearing God's favorite shirt.
Do you know that's where Chucky came from? Voodoo.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chucky's voodoo. If
Oh,
you watch
really?
Child's Play,
Oh yeah,
I don't.
Jennifer
I
Tilly.
don't watch that type of
Pride of
porn.
Chucky.
nah.
No, Chucky was terrifying.
It's not about. It's not porn. It's about a doll.
That reminds me of.
That is a good concept to have a doll be a murderer.
Mhm.
Like honestly, for a horror movie for a kid.
This-
Yikes.
This guy. So we went to this stupid witchcraft store, and the guy was behind the counter. He was wearing like full satanic gear, like all black, and like a pentagram necklace, and like his fingernails were painted.
Yeah.
His fingernails were painted like Nick Kuntzman. And And
He's doing crow work.
he's talking to his friend the whole time, and they're just like talking about like people they know. It's kind of like they were doing like our podcast. They're like, she was so annoying when she came to the party. They're just like Satanists, these two guys.
Oh wow.
And we're there. It's like closing. It's about to close, and I end up buying a book.
What is it? What is the book?
They were talking. All right, what's a suburb like Elmhurst,
Aurora.
like Elmhurst or something. Like, so the guy's like, the author of the book was named like David Elmhurst. I'm forgetting the actual name, but it legitimately this happened. The guy's name was like David Elmhurst, and then they was like, yeah. So we were over in Elmhurst, and I go, I don't know about Elmhurst, but I like David Elmhurst books. Could I buy this, please?
Wow.
And the guy got like, he just didn't make any reaction at all. He looked like super pissed.
Yeah, he's probably annoyed
Because
enough
I'm buying something from his store that should be just failing.
You said
Yeah.
that when you were.
I didn't
checking
say
out?
that, no.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're checking out, and I'm like trying to win him over for some reason, or make Nura laugh or something. Nura's high as shit, by the way. She's
You're like, I
just
can handle this, Nora.
I've been making her laugh the whole time I'm in there, so I feel
Yes.
kind of like up, like I'm crushing. But then I get to this guy, and he hates me, and
Wow.
then I go, Nura, or then I go, so what do you think is like the thing in here you've seen the most was like the most powerful? I asked the clerk that.
Yeah.
And he just seemed like pissed, and he just like wouldn't answer me.
Yeah.
And he's like, we do like a Ouija night. I was like,
Wow, that's an
all right,
awesome.
cool. You hate me.
I think the reason he didn't like you much, well, first of all,
Because that Elmhurst joke?
no. It's because you were in there with her laughing at what he actually believes in, probably.
Nah, he didn't know what we were up to.
And-
They're doing
and
it
also-
as a bit.
And also, you. What else? Oh,
They're
and,
just making fun of his
he's not
life.
supposed to be like a nice customer service guy to witchcraft stories.
They didn't have enough. No, it was like all good stuff. There was no evil spell casting
I don't know
stuff.
if
So
there
it
can
really
be
wasn't
no
my speed.
evil in a witch store.
I want to control demons.
What, they only had charms?
Yeah, it was all like
Stupid.
healing spell or
Oh.
get
Yeah.
good luck with
Oh, wow,
money
okay.
kind of shit.
Wow.
Remove a curse. There was like remove a curse, but there wasn't add a curse.
It's all self-defense.
yeah. It was bullshit.
So remember how you said when you worked with Jeff Asmus, he had that little pocket hard drive that said PC on it,
Yes.
or CP on it.
CP.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
Not to be confused with Jeff Asthma, who had a little thing that was an inhaler.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not, CP is.
So
not
I was actually
PC.
at a show I was opening for Jeff Asmus, and we were in the green
Nice,
room.
dude. That's a
And-
good gig.
And then he had a hard drive in his hand, and it said child. I could only see child on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
And-
So it says something else after that?
Well, yeah. I was like, "What's that in your hand?" He's like, "Oh, it's the movie Child's Play with
Yeah, I was
with
gonna say,
Chucky."
okay.
Maybe he
probably
was
Chucky.
whacking off to the movie
No,
Child's
no.
Play.
So I know
Thinking about
he's
children.
like, I'm a big horror movie fan, and then he accidentally fell out of his pocket when he went up to go on stage.
Yeah.
I was still hanging out in the green room, or I was back in the green room after my setup, of course. And
Careful to say the word. We'll get in trouble.
no,
on the
no,
thing.
it said children
Corn.
playing.
Oh.
which is
Maybe it said like slow children playing. Maybe it was about
yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of
being
weird.
safe when you're driving
Yeah,
in
so
certain
probably was-
neighborhoods.
But the
Yeah.
fact that he lied to me
Uh-huh.
makes me a little suspicious.
I would be a little sus.
Yeah.
As I call it.
Yeah, that guy's a little untrustworthy. Jeff Asmus, not Jeff Asma.
Yeah, we're not talking about the stand-up comedian who's always out of breath, Jeff Asma. We're talking about Jeff Asmus,
Jeff
the
Asma-
one that has the podcast with Alex Dragonfish.
Miss.
Jeff Asma is not full of hot air. In fact, he's full of very little air. He
Yeah.
can barely breathe.
Jeff
Yeah.
Asma, his jokes are breathtaking though.
Jeff
that's true.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Jeff Asmus could make Jeff Asma die,
Can make him go.
taking away his last breath.
I want to do a Juggalo episode at some point.
We'll do a Juggalo one. You know who's a real clown? Alex Dragovich. I saw he's going to be at Zany's soon.
Yeah.
I'm really pumped about it.
Yeah, I'm so excited. He's so
How about
good.
I want to hear
How about
someone
just instead of a Juggalo episode, just a Jug episode?
It's
You just have
We have
jugs.
where we start a band where we all play the jug, and
Yeah,
then we
it'd be
get
like stomp.
ladies with giant tits.
I love Alex Dragovich's reels, just talking about like normal
to go
stuff.
back to that is fun.
Do you guys like Alex Dragovich's reels where he just talks about like normal stuff into the little microphone in his headphones?
Yeah,
I'd
it's
like to-
kinda
I'd like
So
to-
anyway, he actually has
just-
AirPods inside of his house, but he's pretending to be poor.
I'd like to put down. I would like to see a few less reels in the phone and a few more reels in the
Yeah.
boat
Yeah,
when
yeah,
we're going
Yeah.
fishing.
yeah.
He's going fishing for minors. Epstein Island, folks.
Yeah, I want to see a
He's
few
looking for
less
Miss Epstein
reels
Island.
and a few more real ass motherfuckers.
Have you seen they're taking down all these famous black people, but they didn't get anyone from the Epstein shit. The one guy they got killed himself, but now they're going after P. Diddy. They're going after
Really?
Yeah, you don't know about P. Diddy?
I don't watch it. Well, I watch the news.
He's
but
been losing all his shit. It's in the news.
He's
Well,
getting
I
accused
I
of
don't watch hip
the
hop
R
news.
the other
gotcha.
R word.
You watch the other news?
I watch MSNBC with Rachel Mancow. I watch.
You have to check out the urban news.
I watch Hannity, the Hannity Project.
I heard P.
album.
Diddy Spotify rap somebody.
You should have named your comedy album the Hannity Project instead of the Vanity
I like
Project.
that. Yeah, I could do that.
You should rename it. Or no, call your next one the Hannity Project.
The Hannity Project.
That was awesome.
Maybe I'll call it the Ted Cruz Project.
That's good.
Ted Cruz Jr.
Ooh, how about the
Teddy.
Alan Parsons Project?
That was a
I
good
like
band,
that.
actually.
The can we talk about the band The Police or again?
We could talk about the Alan Parsons Project.
Great band, terrible
It's the
crimes
sky.
against certain races.
Looking
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't it fucked up that band did all that stuff?
But that band,
Yeah.
the Police were cool back then. They were just the cool guys walking or swinging around the wooden baton. You know,
I was like, I remember I was at the Black Lives Matter parade, and I was like, I get it. We'll get Steely Dan next time.
you mean Dan?
You guys hate the police.
You mean Dan Simo?
Yeah, we'll get Steely Dan next time. You guys hate the police. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get.
Sorry,
Dan
we
Simo
booked the
next.
police. Next time we'll get
Police.
Steely Dan.
No, they had biggest rock album of all time, but it was the greatest hits. That doesn't count.
Is that
The Police.
the police?
And that's why they pissed me off because they beat Michael Jackson for
What about?
the most selling album all time, but it's the greatest hits.
Well, Michael Jackson also
It's innocent.
Why can't Michael Jackson make a greatest hits and outsell them?
I'm a Michael
Well,
Jackson
he's
apologist.
dead
I'm an
now.
Eric Clapton unapologist.
You are, you don't agree with that child abuse. You drop a
Yeah.
kid out.
I do love his music though,
That's
but all of his good
too
songs
far.
are based on his dead kid. So
I'm a Michael Blackson apologist.
yeah,
I think his accent's real.
I'm a Michael Jordan apologist.
You guys know who Michael Blackson is?
yeah, I've heard of
He's
him.
like
He's a comedian.
he's like, yeah, I'm black.
His accent's fake. I just learned recently.
Have you heard of Adam Gilbert?
That's some tea.
Have you heard of
So,
Alex?
Adam
Have you heard of
Lilbert.
Alex Luchin?
Shout out to Alex Luchin. He gave me a ride a couple weeks ago. It was really important.
How was that?
It was good. I felt like a douche because he just kind of gave me a ride, and I just but you should check it out. Check out Brain
Do you think
Spa.
you think I could
Brain Spa.
incorporate these thumbs in my stand-up act?
No.
Yeah. Yes. If anyone can do it, it's
All right,
you,
we're getting
Jason.
No.
some differing opinions
I'm
here.
pretty
I
sure
say 2 thumbs up.
that's more of a
2
Kiefer
thumbs
bit.
on. Look at that.
Hey,
It's more of a Kiefer bit, I think.
Kiefer.
Is Kiefer a prop comic?
He's more of a prop
Yeah,
comic.
yeah.
True that.
We should label people what
But
kind
guys,
of
at
comedy
Brain
they do.
Spa OFC on Instagram. You got to DM them, and they'll get you the website for some cool stuff.
Yeah, let's just say it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that should be enough.
To make these
said.
magic thumbs
So
a lot more magical.
Yeah.
I want to see if he wants me to. I want to make some content for him, and
It's
I'll be
not
like,
sexual.
do you have a
But it could
do you have a comedian coming after your life? You need to cool out. You need to cool off.
Yeah. Cooling off is.
Do you have a
good
crazy
idea.
cokehead comedian after you? Do you want to have some good vibes? Brain Spa.
So
Do you think we could
sometimes-
try and advertise our services to make other comedians mad at us?
Yes, definitely. We could
Like,
go
we could
after
sell
other
that?
scenes
Yes.
for sure.
We're like hitmen.
Well, we're already helping take down Stephen Hofstetter from remotely.
That
no,
dude,
if
that dude,
there's if there's anyone that you guys want to, it doesn't even have to be a comic.
His
want
grandma's
us to
gonna get a
go
Google
after.
alert. Now that I said her name.
If there's-
oh no, his grandma's gonna get a Google alert.
If you're listening and there's somebody that needs to be a target, let us know,
Yeah.
and we'll see what we can do. Because
Mm-hmm.
if these people have an Instagram, we can find some things to.
I've been hitting
Let's
on
say
Steve
poke
Hossetter's
fun at.
grandma via Google alerts.
Yeah.
I've been sending her secret messages.
Yeah, guys, I'm pretty good at taking people down.
So basically, you don't want to go up against us because Mac will spend 6, 7, 8 hours working on a clip
on a
that
clip.
destroys them
I thought you were gonna
in
say
front of their
days.
whole friends and family.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I will make
Destroys
them. I will make them destroy themselves. That's how.
And I'm gonna take down Kyle Allen.
Yeah. So we'll call it character assassination because we're not trying to be violent here.
Yeah,
There's a show in Chicago.
we should go after all
Character
the.
assassination.
Really?
It's a roast show where people dress up like fictional characters.
Oh,
We should take down Kyle Allen.
At the laugh
I wonder if he's a character. We were
It's
talking
about
about
time that dude deserves it.
so Kyle Allen needs
He's
when
done
he's
so
on
many
stage.
bad things.
He needs to. Yeah. he's worse than
Him
Jim
and
Flanagan,
Tom
dude.
Chang need to go down.
Yeah, and Paul Farvar.
Paul Farvar, he deserves. Yeah, he's not the nicest person.
We
I've ever
only
met.
take down the nicest people on the scene and the biggest douchebags on the scene.
Yeah, but
But
you
I
know
think
what?
Kyle has like bodies in his trunk. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, he's a little nuts.
And
Well,
sometimes on stage he has like two bitches standing behind him. I'm like, who are they?
Huh?
And they don't speak English.
What?
Yeah,
That's
and they're
actually
really
kind of
big
sick, dude.
ladies.
That's
yeah.
badass. Oh, they're
But
big.
Dylan, are you
Really
projecting
big.
because of the duffel bag that you have?
He's doing like
No, I
he's doing
can
like a reverse
unpack
Lizzo
my
show.
duffel bag if you
Duffel.
want.
that's
Yeah, I
that's a
misspoke,
Dutch
Mike.
duffel bag.
I
It's
prefer
wooden.
I prefer a ruffle bag.
We do need wooden shoes,
'Cause I-
folks.
I like-
Yeah.
I like chips.
Oh, I should probably post the link to that.
You would like a ruffle bag?
Guys,
I
we need,
prefer a ruffle bag.
Yeah.
I'm more into chips.
I could see it.
guys, we need wooden shoes and beekeeper outfits.
We
So
do.
just search that on GoFundMe and please donate.
Some
Yep.
people say that we're poking the bear.
The Hontas.
The what?
Poking the Hontas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
poking the hummus.
Bobby Buds told me to stop poking the
Poking the
bear,
Hamas.
which is coming at Zachariah, and I told him. At first, I told him I'm the bear, Bobby.
Yeah, we're the bear.
Are we poking the bear or is the horse poking Mr. Hands?
I said I'm the one who knocks,
Uh-huh.
and then I figured out a better analogy, which is no, I'm not poking the bear. The bear poked the hornet's nest
Oh,
bear?
nice.
that they thought was a normal bee's nest.
Which would be
they're
the
actually murder-
beekeeper.
They thought it was a beehive. Turned out it was a
Yeah.
hornet's nest.
They're Africanized honeybees, just like Zach O'Ryan.
I think
That's
that'll
what we
be
are.
Africanized.
That's what we are. He's the bear. We're attacking.
He's Africanized.
exactly, but
Yeah,
it'll be
he
better
is
when
the-
we have like beekeeper outfits. We'll kind of reference it now.
Uh-huh.
We're trying to raise money for how much is it? For we have $5.
Well, we need about
collected so
600
far.
total
So we need
for both
a
combined.
lot
Who
more.
put in
But,
money?
but for
Probably Mac to start it, I believe.
no, it was an anonymous donor.
okay.
They said
Ah.
they're
They
from
gave
I
us $5.
think it's like the Vanderbilts or something, or
It's
some.
probably that
some
stalker.
Like Rockefeller.
No, it's some
Dylan
old.
knows.
No, it's some old rich family.
Perchance.
It's some family from Venice, I think, or something. I don't know. They're descendants of
the
merchants.
mob.
But it is anonymous, and we're trying to raise $600 to get wooden shoes and beekeeper
Well,
outfits.
we
and
could
we'll
get-
Wouldn't it
wear
suck
'em.
if your name was anonymous? You would never get credit for anything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What about
It would be like
Hamas?
anonymous said that.
Anon Hamas.
Like
Yeah.
terrible. It's like you have like this really good quote, and they're like they attribute it to anonymous.
Is that what you do?
Like, that is me.
Is that what you do when you're
Yeah.
in Hamas, but you try to pretend like you're not? You hide you're non-Hamas.
I'm a non
Yeah, you're a non-Hamas.
supporter.
Yeah, it's nice.
So we could use some non-Hamas supporters.
How about an Al-Anon Hamas?
Mm-hmm.
Al-Anon is when you're a family of alcoholic.
What about,
QAnon
12-step program.
Hamas?
what about,
QAnon Hamas.
Yes.
what about Kyle Allen on Hamas?
Kyle?
Kyle
Al-Anon
Al-Anonymous.
Kyle?
Kyle Al-Anonymous.
Yeah.
Hip hop autonomous.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I actually saw a lame rapper who sounded just like Eminem, but then his thing was like, it sounded like hip hopopotamus. And I'm thinking, that was a good show, Flight of the Conchords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe 20 years ago. But then he has a pretty cool sponsored rap song. I thought that was pretty cool. Sponsor your rap
I
song.
found out something kind of mind blowing about that. When Crip Daddy died, it wasn't like anything health related.
It wasn't the
He got-
smelling salts.
He was
again?
assassinated?
No.
He got shot by the Bloods.
What?
Because he was false
Oh,
flagging.
because he was a Crip.
That's
Yeah.
mind blowing.
Yeah.
Got shot in the head.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
His mind literally got blown out of his.
Then the
Yeah.
Bloods called up the fucking other Crips and they were like, "We killed your daddy.
Yeah, and then
We killed your daddy."
his.
Why you killed my
They shot him in the head, and then
Your daddy's
they
dead.
thought it was a heart attack for somehow. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And then they
Yeah.
went to the coroner, and he's like, "No, this is obviously a gunshot."
Maybe it was just a typo in the report, like because he got shot in the heart and they attacked his heart. So it was an attack heart.
Oh, no,
it was
they-
an attack heart,
They
not a
probably
heart
said
attack.
a hard attack.
Yeah. It is a
And
hard
it's a pretty
attack.
hard attack when you shoot
Sure.
someone.
It was a hard R attack.
Yeah. Oh, someone sent me a video today of like a retarded girl, and then she was saying, "Don't say the R word, like it hurts my feelings and stuff." I'm like, "Fuck, now I can't." But I just said
Who
it.
taught her the word though?
Yeah.
Zacho
her
said the
parents.
R
That's
word
kinda
about
fucked
the
up.
comedy gazelles. I mean, it's 2023, dude.
Dude, Vic Panda was saying it on stage at Comedy Bar.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
my gosh.
It's
I'm
back.
like, it makes me
is.
want to stop saying it,
yeah.
which is like depriving me of fun.
yeah, we need to become woke now.
No, I was at
know.
this show, and then like Ed
So
Towns was
upsetting.
like, I'm so glad that word's coming back. I'm like, hell yeah.
He's like,
But then I saw
finally,
that video.
I can more quickly describe to other people what I am
Yeah.
without
But
getting
then-
in trouble.
It does make it easier if
No,
I can just say it.
Is it bad for people like us when that stuff's mainstream?
Yeah, because it lowers our value.
Yeah, so now we have to
We're the
become
counterculture.
now we have to become very woke.
How about a character as Ed Red Redemption Towns?
What about
Dylan's
Ed-
counterculture.
Ed
'cause-
Red Dead Redemption Towns.
Yeah.
Edward
And he's like,
Norton
Ed Towns is a
Towns?
cowboy, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I don't know how to spell the word horse.
Special Ed Towns.
I don't know.
You're
He's bad with words.
counterculture because you're autistic, like Rain
I
Man.
love counting. Toothpicks and smelling salts and pretty much Adderalls.
Yeah,
Bean counter?
we're salts of the earth, folks. We start smelling salts.
I did. I have to ask Max Rice about the beans. We're trying to get beans from Even Stevens on the podcast.
I should have asked him about it because
So we can have rice and beans?
Yeah, exactly. I'm
'Cause-
gonna harass him.
Zacho blocked him, which is funny
really?
because Zacho hasn't blocked me.
He really
blocked
blocked-
Max?
Yeah,
Why?
Why? Yeah.
I don't know. He's the biggest fan.
Because
Maybe
he
for
was like,
COVID misinformation?
he said that
Probably.
Zach O'Ryans is the best joke writer.
Zacho Ryan's.
yeah, he does like him.
He said he's a generation. He said in the world, I think.
Uh-huh. Hey, Zach O'Ryans.
So Zacho Ryan's, why are you blocking people? Are you like a masochist or something? People, someone that likes to get like.
Sounds like he's afraid
pain?
of Max Rice. I don't know. Zacho, if that is your real name, you're a little bitch. But it's
Yeah.
also true if it's not your real name.
So
I'm trying to think of some stuff that Dead Redemption
No,
would
just
say.
like Edward Norton Towns. So it's Fight Club, but he fights retarded people.
N-word,
Yeah,
antivirus.
yeah. Edward
Ed
Edward
Norton
Scissorhands
antivirus.
Towns.
I feel like I'm getting louder for some reason.
it's probably just your fucked up brain.
Edward
Yeah, my brain is. I've been bleeding a lot from the head.
Edward
From the head-
Towns.
from the
I got them
Edward-
staples.
from the Edward
I got them
Towns.
staples out of my head, dude.
That
Mhm.
yeah.
It's pretty
Ed,
sweet.
Edwig, you know, like Hedwig,
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
I
the
know Mitch
Hedwig.
Mitch Hedgehog.
Hedwig.
owl, I think.
Remember
I
when?
know,
Mitch Edward.
Isn't it
Towns.
funny that Anthony Jeselnik does
Earwig.
Mitch Hedberg now?
Mhm.
Earwig.
I
These
saw,
type of bug.
I saw online that Ray Wisbrock got tickets to Anthony Jeselnik's show, and I was like, I guess he needs new material.
Here's the thing: they call it an earwig, but it does not have a fake hair on its ear.
Sometimes I think, what do you guys think about this? Because I'll get people saying Mitch Hedberg more often, which is obviously way above my level. But
Yeah, I
but
mean,
then sometimes I think, but I can play the heel more accurately, so I can be an Anthony Jeselnik type.
I think you're more like a.
And I can be a mean comic.
Anthony in.
Do you think I should go
Anthony
that
embezzlement. Anthony embezzlement.
If I were to describe your
Should
comedy,
embezzle.
You could do like
Money.
that. Like
it's
a money
mostly
thing.
like
Yeah.
like Mother Goose types of comedy.
Well, it's
something
almost
like
just, should I be a silly guy, or should I be like a real mean?
If we
guy?
pause right now, I'm gonna say something kind of profound. You Dylan.
Yeah.
I think you should just be yourself.
that. I
I
mean,
like smelling salt.
it's
Oh,
I feel like I said something sincere and nobody listened.
no,
No, I heard you,
I
Brian.
totally agree, and I think that being yourself on stage is
He's
very
right.
important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I mean, what are you gonna do? Pretend to like? What's the point of?
well, it's just how do I construct it?
Right.
Actually, I'm just really competitive, and I think if you be yourself, you'll fail.
Yeah,
so
that's a
I'll
problem.
get ahead. You can't trust my. You can't trust my.
Well, I
advice.
just kind of wanted.
No, you're
I,
right, though.
I
It's
kind of wanted to
attach
talk
yourself.
about. I kind of want to talk about comedy a little bit.
Okay.
You got to be yourself on stage because I mean, this isn't acting. This is showing everyone who you really are.
Yeah.
It's opening up. It's therapy, really.
Yeah.
Stand up.
It's a really healing activity, and
That's why I started lighting up my thumbs, because I always had this ability, but
I do have mental abilities and disabilities.
and I thought I wasn't being myself because I wasn't doing it.
It freaks people out.
Comedy, dude.
It's kind of like you're doing magic right now,
You're doing magic. I'll talk about comedy.
and I feel like you're right.
I hope somebody's listening to audio only, so they'll have no idea what's been going on this whole time.
I gotta be Dylan Mahler, and I gotta fail. Because if I bend to conform, that's lame.
It's so dumb.
No, you can do that though.
Being
And he
Dylan
hit
Mahler?
that for I can't
or,
do that.
or lighting up your thumbs.
No, the thumb.
You
yeah.
can do it too if you look deep inside.
and you can do it at
Every child can.
like a punchline. I think that we do train children to think they can't do that.
Yeah, that's the problem.
We hold them back.
They say when the ships came to America, the Native Americans couldn't see them because they had never conceived of something so giant.
Dots or feathers.
And then they couldn't
It's
see the
literally
Native
just mind
Americans.
over matter.
Dots or feathers.
Yeah, because I could never imagine somebody so uncivilized.
Yeah. But then, they couldn't see the natives because they don't see color because they didn't even know.
That'll be a problem.
Yeah.
Can we please talk about comedy?
Let's talk more about
Here's
comedy.
a good
Something
here's
I
a
love.
good crowd work joke. Ready? You go. My friend says she can't see color, referring to race. I think that's crazy. Look at this guy right here. He's black.
Yeah, exactly. You don't see him.
Look at
I
that guy
saw
right
him
there.
across
That's a
the
Puerto
street.
Rican guy. That guy, I don't know what he is, but he
No,
ain't
you
white.
You can see it.
No, I
You
didn't
can
want to
say stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
crowd work.
I do love crowd work. I mean, I think it's kind of a way to. You don't really need to write jokes if you can kind of get up there, get the crowd involved.
I think that is the superior skill to it.
Yeah, and
I do.
it gets the crowd involved. It makes kind of a group thing, and it's all improvised on the spot.
Even if you write it ahead of time and kind of anticipate responses.
Yeah.
It still looks in the moment.
I mean, you ever seen Sorab? He does. It's improvised every time. It's pretty cool.
I heard somebody say it's like a crowd work is like stand up is like a MMA fight that's been planned and prepared for. Crowd work, it's like a street fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything goes.
Anything goes.
You can ruin their night.
I mean, crowd works.
It's messy. It's fast. It's loud.
You can bring stuff up that's really awkward that they don't even talk about.
Yeah,
the
like
two
if they're
people.
dating the person with
Yeah,
them
like
or
how
something.
long have you two been
And they're like,
Yeah.
"Uh-oh, it's our first
Yeah.
date. Now we're gonna get teased."
Yeah,
And
she
then you
looked
tease
at
them.
him.
You tease them.
My favorite one is if you're a black guy and you talk about all the white people.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Because it's like
White women.
there's a lot of white people here.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah. When
'Cause-
it's a predominantly white crowd and you're a black guy, you're feeling a little different.
Yeah.
Like a little like outcast.
You white people.
and it's a funny contrast.
And we used to say you people. Now they say you white people.
They're sort of
Yeah.
turning the thing back around
They're
on us.
appropriating.
Which
Yeah.
which is
it.
totally deserved. And
Yeah.
I'm glad they're doing that.
Yeah,
No,
me too.
it's
Because
not
it's
okay.
2023.
And I love how far we've come.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think
Somebody was saying
crowd work.
Tina was actually posting about how it's unfortunate that people will have all white guy shows.
Did you see me commenting on that?
I did. I commented as well.
But then today I was just
I was
like-
going to say my comment. What was your comment?
I had a
Oh, yeah.
few
You pointed
comments.
out that sometimes she doesn't,
Yeah,
which
so
I
like,
think is fair.
yeah, like we had talked about this. So it was just kind of she booked this all white male lineup that was awesome,
Yeah.
and so it was
Yeah.
awesome, and it was
Well,
I kind of see myself as beyond race and gender.
yeah. No, I mean, so
I was on
there's
that
like
show.
these. Have you heard about these like comedy award shows? There's this award show going on. And
Best
it's,
Comic,
and
yeah.
it's
I hate when people add competition to what I think is clearly an art.
I know it's an art, and you should be
Yeah.
producing shows
Yeah, and working
ins-
hard. And
instead of
you can be
instead-
writing,
it's-
you can be
it's
creating,
creating,
you can be producing
instead
monthly
of
shows.
instead of doing a
you're
producing-
cheapening what we're doing.
Instead of producing an award show, you should be producing different shows.
You could go to
Yes.
no open mics ever and then just still perform at a monthly show.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's cheapening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, and
art
it's-
form.
I mean, if like what, like they don't have that many people of color on there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the nominations, or did you see the people on the thing?
And they used to say
It's
colored
crazy.
people, and that wasn't okay to
so
say colored people.
I hate it when there's not
But
diversity
now-
on a show, but I think we've come a long way, and I'm looking forward to the day when people will be like criticizing shows like, "Oh, you didn't book a diverse enough species. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all humans on the show. What about you? Couldn't find a single goldfish.
You didn't have a robot
Yeah,
even.
yeah.
No
Yeah.
robots. No.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't find a ghost.
People
Yeah.
are like, why do you say you need to book colored people? And I say people of color. I'm saving a syllable. It's
Thank
word
you.
economy.
Yeah.
But I think it's lazy to just be like, oh yeah, we need a black person. We need some women on
Yeah.
here. I think that's kind of
I don't care
rounding
if you're
out.
black
It's
or white or
averaging.
purple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
You
don't.
really
or
don't care
whatever.
about purple.
Well, I think that
Is-
even if that award show was based on nominations, like where people write in who they want,
yeah, like
I
with
think they
no-
should still make it all like people of different.
Well, I think they
Categories
should have, like,
be diverse.
best
Yeah,
comic
yeah.
and,
And
then
the audience,
best,
you know, they say the lineup should be diverse, but also the crowd should be diverse.
yeah.
the crowd is racist a lot of the time,
Yeah.
sexist.
Mhm.
But they should have like a best woman comic and a best colored comic. I think would be good.
Yeah,
I like when
Comic of color.
Well,
like a purple guy.
I'm sorry.
one of my
Yeah,
one
like
of my
best purple comic.
one of my favorite
Best blue man.
one of my
Yeah.
favorite things about
Every
one of my favorite types
color.
of crowd work is when like someone says something like not good during a Q&A and you
Q&A.
and you kind of you destroy them, you
Or
know.
in
Oh,
the crowd.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Oh, when you like do a show and you like pre-set up a Q&A afterwards, so you could like edit it and make it look like crowd work for the internet.
yeah.
Sometimes I'm
That's,
thinking.
that's my favorite stuff. I think it's Stephen Hofstetter.
He
Alert.
invented that.
I think crowd
He
work.
invented tricking people on the internet. One
How
of the
about-
first. Him and Nigerians.
Crowd work. How about comic work? Right? How about do your job? So I'll say I'm high. Anyone else, and someone will yell out, "Whoa!" And I'll say that guy's high, and everyone laughs.
Now that guy's
That's
high.
how you do it.
Or you say, anyone here like smoking weed?
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Anybody vote?
People
Anybody here?
half-heartedly,
Who,
"Yeah."
like after an election, who voted? You know,
Yep.
And-
I'll find the oldest guy there and I'll be like, I bet this guy has sex.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Everyone's
You
like, oh
guys-
my God, old people having sex? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
We pro Satan.
I like
no
to-
one says anything.
I like
and
to find the old guy in the crowd and
A
say,
few.
that guy is old. You
you
know?
Yeah, dude. People are like, oh my God, they're acknowledging his age.
Yeah, that's so
wow.
funny.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, it's normally Michael
Doesn't work
Myers.
when he's on
actually.
stage, yeah.
He's on the show. He's on the show, waiting in the back.
I put the oldest guy on stage.
I just like when no one says anything and they're just like a few people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, when there's not that many people there.
Mm-hmm.
I like to say we're small but mighty.
Yes.
I
That
feel-
way,
Small but
that way the
fierce.
crowd feels more together.
Uh-huh.
I miss the days when Trump was in
almighty- the
office.
small
There's so
mighty
much
dollar.
material. There's so much good material that we could use
Oh, yeah, dude.
for Trump. Like that was probably the best comedy era,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion.
Yeah, like you could
Yeah.
do like a say that you're doing like
Yeah.
a Trump voice
And
and
you
it's
could-
Obama.
I
And you-
say
and you could-
Cheeto guy.
And you could,
I call him the Cheeto man. I didn't even say Donald Trump for 8 years.
I would call him
Mm-hmm.
that orange guy.
But he thinks Hillary's a cheetah.
Cheetah.
Yeah,
Or
That's
Joe
kind of funny
Biden's a
too.
cheetah.
I like that.
yeah, but
And he
like
might be right.
I would be like, who's a Democrat? And that
Yeah.
does so well.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm a demigod.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
who got vaccinated? That one used to kill
Nice, dude.
during COVID.
Yeah.
I got like my. No, I don't want to do
I
a
go.
vaccine.
I
joke.
guess I'm killing on stage. Meanwhile, COVID is killing in the streets.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So who did Zach O'Ryan kill? Sorry for killing.
Yeah.
That's his name of his show.
Yeah.
Are you sorry even?
Is he gonna be sorry when he
Mhm.
kills me?
So not at the Kwanzaa party.
That would
I'm
be
looking
funny
forward
if you
to it.
like if one of the I can't be on the free episode. I was about to say something crazy.
Now you need to go
Yeah,
to
I've had 5 different ideas that I can't say.
everybody. Make sure you go to Hacko's Kwanzaa party at Laugh
Well, go to
Factory.
patreon.com/badcomedy to hear all the stuff that we've been trying to say but can't say.
Hypothetically, if somebody invented like a horrible thing that killed thousands of people, like,
sure.
and we all had to stay home from work for a few years,
Yeah.
hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
wouldn't it be funny if one of the scientists came out and was like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, and that'd be funny if like one of our main like the person in charge of like disease control in our country like funded it. That would be funny.
And they were like, and then one guy comes out and he's like, I know you guys are upset about that, but seriously, my bad.
Yeah.
I hope one day I could earn your forgiveness.
Can you imagine fucking up at work so bad that they cancel the Olympics? Oops.
What?
That's why
Yeah.
I don't have a job.
I spilled it.
yeah.
What's an algorithm? Is it just like is AI like aliens? Is it
like Al
is it
Gore.
aliens on a computer or something?
That's AL.
AI.
Yeah.
Oh, because
yeah.
well, I just picture when I picture AI, I just picture like aliens that have really big brains, so they're like really fast at
I saw
doing
a
stuff.
robot. The
Aliens
other
with
day.
really big brains are called brainians.
Brainians. Oh, nice.
I saw this robot the other day seeing itself in the mirror for the first time, and it was kind of doing all these facial expressions, and
Whoa, cool.
it was scared.
It was scared of itself.
But then I thought, me being afraid of this thing, I'm afraid of myself.
When I look in the mirror,
Maybe
I get
we're
afraid
bots.
of how much weight I'm gaining.
Yeah, well, that's your doctor said to lay off the cake, but
Yeah, I use
he didn't
it.
say
say
anything
nothing
about
about
the
icing.
icing.
I've been
You did write that joke.
Yeah, I did.
I've been
That's awesome.
I've been using AI to write all my jokes recently, and one of
Was
my
it Chad LGBT?
No, one of my
Was it Dan
at one of my
DeSimo?
shows, this robot came in. I guess they got a robot body, and he was AI himself.
It was the
And-
AI.
Yeah, and he said,
Wow.
"Those are my jokes."
So Ford revolutionized the manufacturing industry with interchangeable parts. I'd become a robot if I could. My arm breaks, I just get a new arm. That's better.
Yeah.
well,
So
not-
Some
We might
robots,
become-
like at a car factory, a robot is just an arm sometimes. His whole body is an arm.
also Ford is
At a Ford factory.
not
it's so dumb.
Ford is
and all
not
these
doing
I bet that
podcasts.
thing
Great,
could finger the shit out of girl.
So maybe Ford will invent something like that again. So maybe invest in Ford
Yeah.
or
good call.
don't, because they'll probably just fail.
Ford actually killed.
How about
sex.
investing in the Lord, going back to church?
I like that.
Ford killed sex when Elon was trying to make the Model E, but then they had the patent on the Model E, so he had to use a 3.
You mean the Oswald?
So then it's like their lineup is Model S, E, X, Y, but then they had to use Model 3 instead,
Oh, that sucks.
which I think.
He should have just grew up hair and called it sexy.
Whoa,
well, he
whoa, we don't
did,
get
so-
demonetized, dude. You can't say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't say
I
sexy.
don't know,
I
like
bet.
cars have to be sexual.
What's up with Elon Musk's face? He looks different than any other person I ever seen.
I saw him saying people want to blackmail me with pulling their ads.
Meanwhile,
Go fuck yourself.
he wants a black male to do something to his girl while he watches.
Nah. Nice.
Dude, I've been getting. It's,
He is a cuck.
It is kind of messed up. I've been getting.
Elon cuck. Nice.
I've been getting blackmailed a lot recently.
You have been.
Yeah, now I've been going to my mailbox and it's just like BET subscriptions and
Yeah,
like
dude.
in
I donate to a
like
bunch of,
coupons for bub.
I was actually really, yeah.
Bottles of bub.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, I can afford them.
I'm like, please stop blackmailing me.
I was really outraged recently. I went and saw, like there was outrage when they made the Black Little Mermaid.
Yes.
I went and saw the
Wait, does
black,
someone
the little
Oh,
exorcist.
shit. Maybe.
There's a black little exorcist, and
Oh, Dan called. Sorry.
fuck.
I'll call him back.
Okay, folks,
I was outraged.
thank you.
All right. You got it?
You just make sure it's not the one guy. I gotta grab some water anyway.
Dan-
What do you want to plug, Dylan?
You want to plug anything?
Yeah, it's for this public.
Just-
I don't want to unplug my mic, but I'll plug at Comedy Baddie. Follow
Are you
me.
there? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Dylan's
you're
coming to get you.
You're on Bad Comedy
You're on the
Podcast.
podcast right now.
Oh,
Dan,
I figured
who
as
do,
much.
who do, who do you hate
do you-
in comedy?
Yeah, who do you hate?
Please
Please don't say Kyle Allen.
Don't say anything, Dan.
I can't say Kyle Allen. I love that man.
You said he said Kyle Allen, folks.
All right, I'll see you guys in a minute.
All right.
Make sure you check out our live show and buy tickets at the Comedy Bar, January 10th.
follow me at Zach O'Ryan.
And check out Haha the Hell. And check out,
Sorry, I got in character too much. Follow
End of
me
the line.
at Bad Boy of
But
Comedy.
mainly buy tickets to our live show, January 10th at the Comedy Bar, Bad Comedy Podcast. We got stand-up guests. We got
Stand up
a
guys.
skit, stand-up guys and girls. Mm-hmm. And
Well, I mean, it's like
they,
stand up
thems.
guys isn't like cool, like good. Cool
Yeah,
people.
like in the mob.
He's a stand up guy.
yeah, he stands up.
Yeah.
Stand up for equal
check out
rights.
Jason.
He sits down when he pees.
Check out Jason's recording.
I have an album on YouTube.
2022, and then
I'm trying to make it to 300 views.
check
Please watch
out.
it.
Check out.
300 Jews.
Ouch.
More like 300 billion.
That would be a whole different movie than
Yeah.
the 300 Greeks.
Yeah.
The 300 Greeks. 300 Jews.
But tune into
They would never
Patreon
make
for
that
the guest
movie.
episode that's coming
They just make every
right in a
movie.
few. We'll catch you on the Dippin' Dots. Hey folks, it's Mac. You may notice that this part right now is audio only. So long story short, the episode, we didn't quite hit the hour mark, and I made a promise to myself and to all of our lovely fans that I would make every episode at least a full hour. And so this is the extra 30 seconds for that. Thanks for listening. Patreon.com/badcomedy for the funny episodes. These ones are bad. So yeah, it's only $3.99 a month. That's like a cent per episode. You have like 300 and something. So, all right. Thanks.